How y'all doing? Yeah, the rain got me. I'm running late to my own show. Everybody always said I'd be late to my own funeral too, so no worry now. If the stream dies like it has the last few weeks, I'll be back. Oh, there we go. Hello. Hey, running late. So nice outside. I was dozed off. That's true. Better late than never. Yep, that's right. How you doing? Oh. And I won't get to do a very long live stream tonight because guess who forgot to charge the hi John tablet. I had it plugged in, but it wasn't plugged into the wall, so I got about half the battery. So it's gonna. We're not doing too bad. As you guys can see back there against the shop, there is no 454 in the building. It is gone. There's the old 95 motor. I'm going to start messing around with that. So, yep, 454 left today. And I had a great big antifreeze. Yeah, you can't drain the antifreeze out of the big blocks like you do the small blocks. So, I had put a cap on the water pump, but it didn't seal tight. So, it ended up getting the antifreeze off. That's the motor out of that old 95 GMC pickup I replaced the motor in at the beginning of this summer. Because that's one that's been popped. Hi Matthew, how you doing? So, yes, that 454 is gone. I'm glad to have that out of here. There is no more big blocks in the house. I even got rid of my 396s last week. It's gone. So I'm down. Hey, King of Cans, how you doing? Yeah, it's running late. Ah, okay. Yep, I'm all down to small blocks. Small blocks and a couple of LS motors. Got an all aluminum block that's out of a Corvette, and it's a 350. Oh yeah, those little 383s. Yep. Should open the door. It's a lot cooler outside than it is inside here. Oh, that'll be a fun ride. That'll wake that Firebird right up. Yep. Oh, shucks. Yeah, I don't know if Mama Bear will be in here or not. Fully fortunate. Oh, yeah. Yep, so that means that, well, it's that 327, as soon as I get Mama Bear out here now. Actually, I'm going to pick up a new oil pan for that. Her 327 will be going up there next. We'll get that running and broke in. I think I'm not really sure what I'm going to work on next. Kind of looking at the 400, or I'm thinking about digging the 5.3 out from within the corner and start getting that redone. Just have a 5.3 done sitting around waiting because you know mine's pushing 300,000 miles now. I'm not sure how. Changed the oil and still making a little noise, so 300,000 on that motor. I'll probably finish up the 283 next. I got to take that apart and wash it again and get it clean to make sure all that sand's out of it. Get that one running. No, but earlier, when we were getting that 454 out of here, after he left, I really took off hurting. I had to go to Dollar General and get some ibuprofen. And I also noticed I've been plugging up at night, so I've got to pick up some cold and allergy medicine that can actually breathe again. How did it get sand in it? The heads that were on it, the heads I took up a few weeks ago to get done, they have 2 seats replaced in it. The one head had sand in it when I set it across the roof of the valley. It fell out from when the guy at the machine shop, this kid took over, must evidently sandblasted it, and there was sand in the heads, and when I dropped it, it went down in and went down the lifter boards, got on the cam, and that, so I ain't going to trust it, so I'm going to take it apart again, wash it, put it back together. Nothing like reassemble that motor 2 or 3 times before you use it, yeah. So then he ended up destroying those heads because he went to put the hardened seat in and went about 1 thousandths too deep and cut into the water jacket. So that's why it took me about 3 weeks to get a new set of heads again. And then he done that setup really nice. Hey Kurt, how you doing? So yeah. Rework's always fun. Then I sold the block, and the guy's kind of whining about that, so he's going to bring it back, and I'll swap him another block. If I got another 4-bolt, I don't know if I got any more 4-bolts. Worried about something. I mean, it's not a new block. It's nothing that's going to hurt anything, but yeah. You want new pieces at old prices. Oh, there's a spot that evidently somebody, I don't know what they done. They took a ball peen. If he would have the block decked, the problem's going to be gone. Well, he didn't. Or back there by the oil galley that goes under the driver's side head, somebody hit something there. Gasket will seal. He's worried it won't seal now, so whatever. As well, if you deck it, well, I don't want to deck it. So I'll get that block back. I'll take it up. I'll have it decked, and then we'll build it. Screw it. What else? And after they talk you down on price, then they still want to. I mean, what he got the block for, he had room to pay for the decking of it, but oh well, we'll change it out. We'll switch it out, get a different one. So, otherwise, yep. Haven't made up my mind if it's been the heat that's getting to me or what. And trying out that MyFitnessPal too, and that's kind of interesting. The 2 days I've done it so far, I haven't ate enough calories in the day, according to what it said I'm supposed to be doing. So, I don't know. We'll see if it works. I've seen Drive Shaft was trying it, so I'll give it a shot. Don't seem too bad. Like you said, you got to be 100% honest with it. You got to put everything you eat and drink down. So, be a neat way to keep a track of my diary, food diary. I'm sorry, I'm kind of tired. Like I said, it was so nice outside, and I dozed off sitting there. I come to, and I'm like, uh-oh. Whoops. Oh. Been helping a guy with his boat motors this week. He got the one running, now he's got working on the other. It's kind of funny when he'd get a hold of us. We were about having the same problems back and forth at the same time with this 454 and that. Oh, I'll tell you. When I first cracked it, I wish I would have had a camera pointed at the guy's face when I took her over $4,000 that first time. He just kind of dropped his jaw like, well, that's gone. It's out of here. Now we can move back onto the small box and maybe get going on my 377 build like I've been wanting to do now. So. Otherwise, no, I was running late there, Mike. Yeah. Now you. It's cooled off. Yeah, jeez, I can't even talk. It's cooled off very nice outside, and it's very comfortable. And I got too comfortable, and I dozed off in the chair. Oh. So yeah, we made a room in here. Finally getting to some stuff I can use again, and kind of forgot I had that lift cart. Now I can start using that again, and I got to dig through them, dig up on some heads for another motor. That's another project. The first ever demo car motor built is coming. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm building the motor for a demo car. I ain't ever built one to be destroyed yet, so this is going to be an interesting build for me. So you want the best stuff in it, but you don't need the best stuff in it. Kind of one of those motors. So it'll be interesting for me to see how that goes. I've never really got into the demo. I like watching them, but putting the motor out there and deliberately have it be beat on. So that's going to be a strange one for me. I got to get that block out and start working on that. So, yeah. Got a few things going on, like I said. And unfortunately, I got to start thinking about the cold weather coming. Start getting stuff moved around, put away, and ready for the winter to get here. I'm not ready for it this year. Not at all. On my ads and no real bites, but nibbles. This is better than what I got 4 months ago when I started running it. I don't know what I should build next. Like I said, got that 400 block here that I'm really thinking about. Same guy having a problem with the 350 block wants the 400 block too, but yeah. I'll tell you, this guy was tall. First time ever I've had anybody walk in my shop that hits their head on the stuff hanging in my shop. I bet you that guy was 7 foot tall. Been driving an old S10 pickup. I'm like, wow. All right, how you doing? Yeah, I went, got some ibuprofen, took 6 of those, and finally getting the pain that came down. Haven't been sleeping the best lately either. I don't know what's going on there. Oh yeah, I gotta get a couple harmonic balancers. I need one for Mama's Bears and one for that 283. Right about that. Yes. Like I said, I'm sitting there under the tree. It even rained a little on me, but it didn't rain enough to make it up. And I just kind of enjoyed it. It was kind of nice. I just comfortable, and I laid my head down, and that was the mistake. I was out. Oh. Yeah, I didn't plan on working that hard today because I'm kind of happy that the 454 ran and started good. And I think I worked harder taking that motor off the stand than it did this. Well, you've seen a thing here on Facebook over an hour ago where parts of South Dakota are flooded already from today's rain. So they said some places had over 3 inches of rain in less than an hour. So, and I looked at the radar, there is a bunch of stuff coming. So I think that's why the guy with the 454 was in kind of a hurry. He wanted to get that home before it rained. And it's at home, tucked away in his building now, so it's a good feeling to finally have that thing out of here. And I was so afraid that darn thing was going to give us more fits than what it did. Had good oil pressure. She ran cool temps. Good to go. Now we just gotta get Mama Bear out here. Finish this one up, and then that'll be ready to go. Oh, sorry guys. Ah, okay. Yeah. You'll be able to hear me now, huh? Yeah, we won't have to know 2 or 3 hour one tonight, though, Mike. I thought the tablet was plugged in. I picked it up earlier, and it was deader than a doornail. Well, it was plugged into the charger, but the charger wasn't in the wall. Managed to goof that up. Yeah, I think it's going to be the 327, the 283, and then that 60 over 350. Get that stuff down and running. See what we can do. Did have a guy get a hold of me on the 283, but it wasn't old enough. He was looking for like a 62, 63, and that's a 66. Yeah, you've been Bambi thumping again. At least it didn't do anything to your vehicle this time. Well, the vehicle you were driving anyway. Funny, the other day I was out here and I opened the shop door and I chased deer out of the south yard. Didn't even realize they were here. Now I was going to put some rat and mouse poison out, but when he come to pick up the 454, he says, "Hey, you know you got kittens out here?" Oh, really? So I guess I'm glad I didn't put any mouse and rat poison out. Yeah, at least it was the work truck this time. Oh, God dang it. Sorry. Been tossing and turning and haven't been feeling good. One guy keeps telling me I need sleep. I'm like, I'm sleeping way more than I normally do, so. Yeah, I'm glad that old tack I got on the stand works. That was nice to know what the thing actually, the highest RPM we got it to. I wanted to be lazy this weekend, but I didn't. He made a comment yesterday. He felt bad. He's sitting here watching me work, and I'm like, well, that's okay. Somebody needs to. And oh my mercy, I'm sorry. I'm about ready to go get back in that chair outside. Just it's kind of a nice night out there. Oh, yeah. Ah. Hey, Jason. There's some new rotors for the back of the truck, but I got to get new calipers and new calipers and brake shoes. I can change my truck. Halfway through the last video. Hell yeah, it's running fine, Jason. I wish that was the problem, Kurt. I wish I was. The 454 is fine. Just lots of little itty bitty things along the way that just bit us in the ass. Good thing is it didn't leak any oil other than the dipstick hole in my oil pressure gauge. Excuse me. And it didn't lose any antifreeze until I took it off the engine stand today. I ain't even took a bottle, cut it, put it around the radiator, the water neck on the water pump, clamped that down tight, and it still shot up out of there. Yeah, big mess all over the floor. That's when I knew I wasn't feeling that good, because I lost my temper over antifreeze all over the floor. I was not a happy camper. There's nothing worse than antifreeze, but the floor's drying up now. So yep, nope, 454 is fine. A lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I really thought I was going to have valve train troubles, because remember that had the screwed up rocker arm studs and all that. I was really nervous about that motor, but it turns over, it sounds great, it runs. What really amazed me is using the thermal imager and seeing the difference between the cast iron parts and the aluminum parts. There was a 10 to 15 degree difference between those two parts, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I think it's the weather's what's getting me right now. I hope. I ain't got time to be sick. I've got more stuff to move on to. I had thought about getting a chrome oil pan for Mama Bear's motor, but after dealing with the chrome on his yesterday, no. I'm going to go just get a stock Plain Jane new oil pan, put it on, and call it good. I don't have any here that a lot of the ones I've got now are for the one-piece rear seals. I got more of those than I did the old two-piece pans. Take it. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Just can't. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. Go home tonight, just lay down and I don't know. Wish that old camper would keep the critters out. I'd almost go sleep in that thing tonight, just to be in something different. Nope. The old locust and everything screaming out there, huh? Hey Gary, how's it going? It's going pretty good. I'm kind of run down tonight. I know that fall I took this week didn't help nothing, but boy. The white truck, that might, actually that'll probably be what's going to be finished next. I gotta go get the exhaust manifold cut off and out so I can hopefully get the studs out. Yeah, we're in for an early frost here. It's saying the end of September for us. So the white truck, I gotta get the driver's side exhaust manifold out. I gotta figure out how to get the bolt out of the catalytic converter to fix that. Once I get the exhaust studs fixed, then drop the pan, put in a new pan, gasket and filter, make sure that tranny's clean. If it's cool tomorrow, I think that's what I want to do, is hopefully try and finish that white truck. We were just literally minutes away from having that truck done when the bolts screwed up on the exhaust studs and that. Yeah, the leaves are changing color, the corn's turning colors here. And a lot of the old boys at the gas station, when they come in, they're already talking 2 to 3 weeks, they're going to be harvesting the corn. I'm like, what? A September harvest? That's a very rare treat, so. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep, I've heard of that, Gary. It's amazing that it can do it, but yes, it can. And I guess you get all the spring pressures and everything else, and yeah, Craig, those are not going to be fun. 'Cause I got to figure out how to get up in there and cut the nuts off, so I can get the pipe. Jesus, going back, get that off so I can get that out, bring it home, heat it, and hopefully get the studs out. I've been trying to find a manifold just like the one that's on there. There must not have been a lot of 2000 Chevys with a 6.0 motor in them. I tried under Silverado, the 1500s. I could find the manifold in the 2001, but yeah. As for finding a manifold for 2002, it just don't seem to be out there. So, and then they all got they're casted different and that. So, I really hope I can save that manifold. So yeah, once that's done, as the tranny transfer case is up in there. Oh, and I gotta get the rear seal, because with him wanting to put that in one piece, he ended up destroying the rear seal too. Don't ask me how, but yeah. I bet he should have ran a little harder back in the day. Hi, Brian. Yeah, that's what you were saying. I kind of had a rough day today. I fell asleep outside and getting the 454 out of here. Got antifreeze all over the place. And that is all cleaned up, safe for the cat. Even picked up some cold and allergy Lux medicine today, because this morning I woke up coughing up the lungs, so I don't know what that's about. I've made it all through summer so far without a summer cold, so I guess we'll see. Well, that's kind of the plan when I'm done with the white truck. Hopefully pass it on and then keep the funds to have more funds to keep going in the shop or get going on in the Camaro. Yeah, I'm trying to get things cleaned out, because that might be this winter's project. I don't look like I want to be doing much with motors. I want to figure out how somehow to keep going on the Camaro. And I kind of want to, yeah, it might be great. Get the Camaro in here and start disassembling it and seeing how bad it is rotten, and see what we're going to have to replace for sure. Don't have to replace too much. Maybe without project just to work on the Camaro and get her done. And Mama Bear's 327 here don't sell. I'll put that in the car for her. Hey, Double R. Hey there, Russ. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Oh. Yeah, I almost didn't make it myself, Russ. It was so nice sitting outside. I put my head down for a second. I'll just rest for a second. 40 minutes later, I woke up. Yep, we get talking about Camaros, and here comes Russ. Really appreciate those last few videos on the doors, Russ. There was little differences. Now I kind of look over the years when we were at the junkyard on why guys were having problems with things fitting. It just didn't click back then. So, yep. Now, if Eric could show up in here, hey, we'd have the Camaro guys in here. I seen Goon Squad finish at that turned out great. Oh, I hate heavy garage stores like that. Yeah, especially the door handles and all that. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Yeah. The way the doors are dimpled different for the inner handles. Now I kind of look back and now I see why those guys were, when they come get some of the used parts, well, they don't fit. Well, it should. Well, no, I guess it don't. That's the one thing I wish I would have grabbed from back in the day when we left the junkyard and before they burned it down, is that old interchange manuals from back then. We had interchange manuals from like 1950s to the 80s at the time. And I heard nobody took it. I guess whoever bought the junkyard didn't even take any of the tools or nothing out. They just burned it down and buried it. I like you guys. So, yeah. If I'd known that, I would have went up there and grabbed those manuals. Those old interchange manuals were good to have around. Nowadays, I don't even know if they make those things. Haven't been going at it that long and already got cotton off. So yep. So yeah, I guess it'll be the white truck. Then we'll be back on some motor builds.
These side springs in a mess. Unfortunately.
Okay. Let's see.
Side springs out.
I've never really messed around with torsion springs all either. That's the other thing too. My kind of thing. My kind of thinking about dragging that 5.3 out of the corner and getting that done up is either A, have a spare motor for my truck I'm driving, or you have the motor done and get it hooked to that new tranny, get that set in that frame out there, and get that body transferred from the gray truck to that one and get another truck built. So, I don't know. Kind of thinking about being nice to the kids. I got the Trailblazer. I'm thinking about finishing that up. And have a talk with the kids and see if they want. I might take her Bonneville and the Tahoe back and they can have the Trailblazer. I don't know. Oh my. Now there's an S10 Blazer for you. That's something the wife wouldn't ride in, that's for sure. Oh man. That's right. Yes, Gary, that's the thing here. Yesterday I just sweating my butt off, and today, I mean, it wasn't that bad, and oh, you know, I'll cover up the name of that. That's not a good day. Oh boy, that's not a good day. Oh, that wasn't good, Brian. Oh man. I know the wind generator people have found a couple of sinkholes, and they've lost a couple of cranes in the big holes. I guess if one of those big cranes that they use to put up these wind generators goes down, it's scrap iron. They write it off right then and there. They said they will not fix them. So, yeah. Wrecked their car. Oh no, Mike, that's not good. Yeah, Squirrel went and spent the weekend with her friend. I guess her friend's going to be moving, so Squirrel went and hung out with her this weekend. Yeah, and you know what? I like running those little mini excavators. They're kind of fun. Yeah, that's the sad thing. You got that right. Like I said, it's so nice and cool. It's hot in this building, but... Hi, Matt. How you doing? Got your text there? Yeah, it's... Actually, we've had cooler temps, but the humidity's been staying hot. There's just no relief. Yeah, well, yeah, not too easy. You can't do. I don't know how much lift was on that thing, but that was quite a bunch of lift on that S10. Matt, when I was getting rid of this 454 earlier, I was becoming a regular Bearcat. And after the guy left, it finally hit me. I was hurt. And I don't know if I jarred myself by taking that motor out when it started dumping the antifreeze on the floor or what. I don't know. After he left, I'm like, oh man. Then after I took 6 Advils, it says take one at a time. Oops. That's no fun, Mike. My daughter during all this too, my daughter called and she was kind of heartbroken because people are bitching about their dog. And, well, I told her, I said, well, tell the guy that's letting his dog come over and pester your dog. Tell him there's a leash law in town. And yeah, so she got mad at me because I'm in the middle, standing in the antifreeze, trying to answer the phone, trying to get a motor. Yeah, she just hit the wrong time. So you. It'd be nice to have one 3/4 ton truck around here for a while. Oh, well, I'm glad you find all this stuff out about yourself, huh? Kind of would have been this year out here too, a little bit. Yeah. It's been an interesting year. Kind of looking forward to New Year's Eve. Next year's got to be better, right? Next year's got to be better. No. Yeah, I guess Mama Bear's not joining us tonight. I don't know. She may not be home either. She stopped to see the grandkids, so. So yeah, hopefully the Camaro, we can get that out and take her for a blast. And start dismantling it and see what we got. That'll get her talking. Yeah, Russ, this year just went way, way too fast. Once the heat got here, it really changed what I had planned. I had a whole bunch of stuff planned for this year, but it's not going to happen right now. All I know is they keep saying colder temps, colder temps. I'm like thinking, I'm sweating my ass off more than what I did a month ago, and we're supposed to have cold temps? I don't think so. Yep. Well, that's not good. Yeah, usually, no, my luck, my battery's already flashed the 15% warning, so. Yeah, I think you're right, Ross. I think that's what's going to be the problem this fall. We're going right from the frying pan right into the freezer. There isn't going to be no gradual. It's going to go, one day it's going to be 90, the next day it's going to be 32 below. I don't really remember spring this year, so it was one or the other. I hate seasons like that. Yeah, I hate the cold weather too, but at least you can dress to stay cool, dress to stay warm, but you can't dress to stay cool. Or whatever, yeah. Yeah, I got like, come on, people, let the seasons be the seasons when they're supposed to be. Yeah, I got a feeling it's going to be a long, hard winter this year. Or it's going to be, if it doesn't go right straight to cold, it could be a nice Indian summer winter. That would be okay. I wouldn't be minding to be mowing up the 2 days before Christmas again. Oh, I hate sweating. I really, really do. I really, really hate that. But what do? We just wake up and deal with what we get dealt that day and keep on going. I know it's warm in here. That and no more bugs, no more mosquitoes. We finally got the mosquitoes out of the house. We literally had mosquitoes in the house. I don't know where they got them in or how they got in there, but boy, 4 nights straight, and I finally found my dairy barn spray, and squirrels sprayed the house good for us. Nothing's flying around in there now. Yeah, Mike's like sneaking in around here. So yeah, I get my white truck going, then I can take my brown truck and get the. Got pretty much. I'm going to replace the outer wheel bearings, outer seals, backing plates, calipers, brake pads, the rotors, and all that on my truck. And depending on how much damage is on the axles, I might actually replace the axles too. The truck has 300, almost another 400 miles. It'll be over 3. We're at 300,000 miles on that truck. Yes. Flies and mosquitoes, yeah. Yeah, the bed bugs and they're all the bugs. The mice are people that so they ain't had mice in their house and the time they've lived there. Hi, Mike. No, actually, my tablet, we probably got about 20 minutes on the tablet. The tablet wasn't fully charged and kind of not ready to. I got to get a couple of pieces for a couple of them, and then we'll be able to start doing that again. I can see him. Yeah, since I've got that truck. January of, was it 17? January of 17 till now, I've put on 70,000 miles already. I want to say that, no. Yeah, 60 to 70,000 miles, because I want to say I had like 230 or something on it when I got it. So yeah. How many miles you got on your Toyota? Can't remember if they say every 80. I want to say 60, 80,000 miles. That's what kind of pops to mind. Not sure. 160,000, you haven't done it? Wow. I'd probably be looking into getting that replaced. Yeah, 3.4, Mike. Yeah. I want to say 80 to 90. About when they suggest them. So if you got 160,000 on it, yeah, you're running on borrowed time. One good thing about the 454 going away today was had to clean up in front of the shop door. Been putting it off. Kind of picked up all the garbage and junk out there and took it out to the burn pile. Oh, 110? Okay. So you only got 50,000 miles on it. If they did it with a good belt, you should just still have about 30 to 40,000 before you have to worry about it again then. Hey, Roadside Dan, how you been? Drinks gas, oh. You know, when my vehicles start doing that, I run a can of Seafoam through the gas tank, and that Seafoam stuff actually works. I don't know how or why, but it works. I see my face is red, ain't it? Fan blowing on me. I'm still hot. Mom Bear said one of the gals at work was sick, so I suppose she'd probably spread it to everybody else there too. Yeah, the old Tahoe, when it started drinking gas, you dump a can of Seafoam in there, just like, you come out of it. It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. If I didn't know better, I'd say something that has gotten a hold of me, because I'm just not feeling it tonight. Oh yeah, Mr. Oil. My dad got me hooked on that stuff. That is some weird stuff. Yeah. Well, let's see. Well, I can see the chat yet, but I don't know if we're going to make it to an hour or not. Low battery warning light just come up. That sucks. Kind of got a good crowd in here tonight. Me, I just seem like I'm burning up, and I don't know why. You know, that Fitness Pal thing I'm trying, it says I'm supposed to eat like 3,000 calories to do. Yeah. And the last night when I went to bed, I still had 1,100 calories I could have ate for the day. And today I'm going to end up with 1,000 calories left over that I could have ate. So I don't know. But yeah, I think that's. Get the white truck. Oh, I'll get the white. Get the 2,000 home, and then hopefully get enough stuff sold this week. I can get the dually plated, and we can start driving that too. That's kind of nice driving the dually the other day up and down the road. That old truck, I kind of miss it. Yeah, the new car registrations, they're crazy when you go to get them. Some of of those registrations cost more than what the car does, so. Well, guys, since I goofed up this week and didn't have this thing charged, it's flashing low battery at us, so I guess before it ends without me so I hate to cut her short, but I guess we better tonight. Actually, I'm feeling not too well right now. I don't know why. I almost feel like I'm getting the flu. Is what it's really coming down to. So I can't because I got too much I want to get done this week. So. Oh, Matt, my tablet, I didn't have a charge this week. I thought it was on the charger, and it was on the charger, but the charger wasn't plugged into the wall. The other day I charged up a tool battery and I forgot to plug the tablet in, and it's flashing low battery at me, so it's probably going to shut off here pretty quick. So I guess we'll shoot for a longer show next week, and I'll make sure everything's going. But I think I'm really going to go home and go to bed tonight. I am not feeling too good. I've ate, I've taken my insulin, and I'm not feeling good. I'm just feel like I'm burning up. So, oh, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Sorry it's not going to be a longer show, but I guess you can't have a 3-hour show every week. So, thanks for stopping by. You guys have fun in your projects. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week, or we'll see you in the video. So, y'all take care and have a good one. Thanks. Mac and cheese, that kind of sounds good, but I don't know if it's going to stay down. So. All right. See you guys later. Thank you. And I know a little bit.